this is me and things that I noticed from No Way Home, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you guys for this many views, for 737 views and 19 subscribers. Thank you guys, and let's watch the trailer right now at 2.25. You know what? Let's do this with like this speed. So you see this, like, you see these clouds, right? That's apparently the mirror thingy. And you see, like, everything's falling into that thing. And you see how the water's bending, right? Yeah. And what I realized is, like, that's what happened in Spider-Man 2. There's a lot of spoilers, by the way. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert, okay? So in Spider-Man 2, you know how, like this is like looks like the same effect what happened in the Spider-Man 2 thing when Doc Ock makes this machine that like is magnetic to everything. It's like the same effect. It just comes into it.
Oh, look at this. This is a good one.
So you see, this is Spider-Man, right? And then there's this weird, awkward face.
Some suggest that Parker's power.
So I'm gonna actually have to skip that part. Should I? Maybe here.
Oh. Can we just like sit up here all day?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty obvious now.
It is so crazy down there.
You see him loving.
That's right, folks. Spider-Man is in fact Peter Parker.
He's a public enemy.
Listen, I did not kill Mysterio. The drones did.
Yeah. So, I'm pretty sure you know this. Like, it says you're now something. Like, it's just something I realized. That.
The drones that are yours. Does any part of you feel relieved about all this?
You see those pictures? What I noticed is that they look super confusing right now. Like, I think this is like drawings of MJ or something.
What do you mean?
And what also I noticed is this thing in the background. I have no idea what it is. I feel like it could be Sandman. Like, you know how Sandman like gets up into like a clump sometimes? I think it's Sandman. And you can see this Spidey image over there. And if you didn't notice, Cameraman is right now located there. Devil in disguise. And you see that.
Everybody knows you don't really have to hide.
What I'm very confused on is who is this guy? Now, I could name him to probably be maybe even Flash, because he has like yellow hair in the comments.
Lie to people. For the record, I never wanted to lie to you. But how do you tell someone that you're Spider-Man?
So you see this suit, right? Yeah, that's he's getting captured right now.
Now everybody knows. But this is
now look at this. You see these red lights here? Like, let me actually slow it down so you guys can see the lights flashing. Look. Those are the police.
This is hurting a lot of people. I've just been thinking about.
So you see this? Since there's like a black cat in the background, I think this can be like an Easter egg to like Black Cat or something. That's what I've noticed. And then you see how this looks. You see this? You see how like there's this red thing here? It looks like a scary version. And this is like around Halloween time apparently. So yeah, that's
So, Peter,
the Sanctum. You see how everything looks like it's been frozen? Well,
what do I owe?
do you remember in Avengers Endgame? Like, okay, spoilers for like almost every Marvel movie. You know how, like, Hulk falls through the thing? Like, and he falls through the ceiling of this place, and then, like, a hole in the roof. So maybe this is like how it snowed inside.
Pleasure.
I'm sorry to bother you, sir.
Please, we saved half the universe together. I think we're beyond you calling me sir.
Okay. Steven.
Yeah, Stephen, come on.
That feels
You look what it says here. What it says here is verse. Maybe this is an Easter egg to the multiverse. Because it says VERS. I don't know.
weird,
Correct.
but I'll allow it.
So look, you see here, right? In this scene, you can see all these people astonished. Now, if you look closely, this Spider-Man suit looks like the perfect one that'd fit with Electro.
When Mysterio revealed my identity, my entire life got screwed up. I was wondering if maybe you could make it so that he never did.
So you see this room right now? That looks like, doesn't it look like where Thor and Loki were talking in the beginning of Infinity War?
Strange. Don't cast that spell.
You see how like the thing is launching onto this thing and like creating like a pathway here? That means that this thing is like touchable.
It's too
Oh, for there. Sounds pretty interesting.
dangerous. Fine. I won't.
He's clearly traveling.
The entire world is about to forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Wait, everyone? Can some people still know?
That's not how the spell works.
So MJ was gonna forget about everything we've ever been through?
Stop tampering with the spell.
Oh my god, Ned. He's my best friend. Oh, my Aunt May should believe God.
So you see right now, doesn't that look like this? Like, doesn't this look like the Space Stone and the Strength Stone? Meaning, maybe it's an Easter egg to like strength and space. And you see how like everything's trapped in one spirit? I think that's cool.
What just happened?
Yeah, that's cool. You see how like he jumps off this thing? I think that's like, and then you see he's like right there. Like all the trees are bending and all. And then you see how this is like happening, right? That's like what happens. It's like an anti-gravity thing. And if you notice very carefully, we can clearly see some kind of mirror thing right now. So he's falling through some kind of mirror thing here.
Multiverse is a concept about which we know.
So you see how everything's just descending into this bottomless pit? So what I notice here is that there's a sandstorm. And the Daily Bugle is there. You see that? So like two news stations are there, and as you can see, Electro's going onto this lightning bolt. Exactly his first appearance when in the Amazing Spider-Man. You know how there's like a police scene? This might be it, and plus, there's like Electro and Sandman in the background, and you see how like it broke it.
Problem is you trying to live two different lives.
So you see right now, this thing is leaking, right? You see that? And you can sort of see a pumpkin bomb in the background.
The longer you do it, the more.
Now, what I'm guessing of here is what I don't know is that there's this painting up here, and I would like to know.
Dangerous it becomes.
Is yeah, like there's these green, and then you see something in the background. I will probably need to go 25x speed for this because this is super hard to see. Look, you see this creepy lizard-like thing coming out, which looks exactly like the lizard from the Amazing Spider-Man. Now this thing. Now we get an introduction to like Sandman, Spider-Man, and Electro in this forest-like place. Then you get to see that pumpkin bomb. And then you see this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There is 8 Spider-Man films. You may not have noticed that detail. George Washington Bridge. You see that? And then there's this taxi right there.
Be careful what you wish for, Parker.
And then so then like you see this obvious Dr. Octopus thing. And you see like there's this hole. And pay attention to detail. In Spider-Man 2, Doc Ock drowned in a lake. Near like a river or something. This place takes place on a bridge. And if you look carefully, I think it's just
What you wish for, Parker.
it's just you have to just pay attention to detail.
Dangerous lives.
Yeah.
Dangerous it becomes.
And then you see there's water there. So this might be a lead to how he comes back.
Be careful what you wish for, Parker.
And you can see that car was falling, right? That's a cool Easter egg too.
Hello, Peter.
And then that cool nutsack thing, yeah. You see, and doesn't that look like Black Cat's suit right there? I'd say yeah. And then there's this part thing. And then, yeah. That's what I noticed in the No Way Home trailer. Hope you guys enjoyed this. And actually, guess what? Tricked you. Here's it. So one thing I noticed here is that in this image we have obviously Spider-Man. And we have 3 tentacles, 3 of those, and 3 Dust of Wind. This is probably an introduction to 3 Spider-Man characters. And then we obviously have this custom image. which looks much cooler than the original image, which would look sick. And one thing that I realized is that in this thing right here, we get to see all three Spider-Man characters. And this thing, like a lightning bolt in the background, which I don't think is an official one. So, Spider-Man 2. So, and then there's this thing, which shows Spider-Man and Dr. Octopus. Now, as you can see, there's a taxi. Yeah. Now, you can clearly see. No. Here's one thing that I also realized. Like, you can see that, right? You can also see this one where he's trying to take off the mask. So this is a pretty good thing to the movie. And I think this photo kind of reveals something else. Like webs everywhere. Kind of a cool Easter egg. So, thank you guys for reacting to my video. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.